What's up guys, it's Matt or Fwizzle in HD, and I'm bringing you another mob spawner to create. This is for more of the wealthier people in the world and like the world of Minecraft. So look in here, you can see that it is redstone powered with pistons, so it's gonna be pretty expensive. Let me just fix that part. You're not gonna need only iron. You're gonna need a lot, you can use any building material, but this is a very good concept I came up with. So let me just kill myself real quick, and then I'll show you how much XP you can get. I'll let this run for a while. Since there is not any other spawning areas in the world, all of the mobs will be able to spawn right there, so try to avoid that stuff. And these are all of them. Right now there are about 60. And the thing that this is going to use mostly is TNT, and that will help it kill all these monsters really quick, and you will get all the XP extremely fast. So let's get to it. TNT, light it, / game mode, S, and just look at all the XP you get. It's a stupid amount. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 levels. And look at all the drops. You can already get your piece of TNT back. And all you gotta do now is just wait down here for a while, and then they'll start coming in. So let's get on to the tutorial of how to build this. Alright, so let's get on with the tutorial. First off, before you start anything, do not make this mob spawner if you just start out world and you don't have that many materials. I created another video which will be in the description and on screen now that which will show you one that will not need that many materials, so you can be playing for like an hour and then make it. So this one is going to need a lot of resources, so there's a fair warning. Now the building block I am using is iron. You don't have to use iron. I'm just using it because it's easy to count, like how many there are for you guys, so you can pause the video and see exactly what I'm doing. And so let's get on with the tutorial. First off, you want to select the part in the world. Another note is that you should be doing this in an area where all the caves are lit up, so that you get the best mob rates, or in the sky like my other video, and do it over an ocean. So the thing that you want to do is you want to have your 2x2 area, and you want to go out 8 in both directions. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Alright, these are the areas where your wires are going to go in the corners, so that ends perfectly right there, which is perfect. Now is the piston part, so you just want to go pistons all the way across the water area. And yes. Alright, the next thing you're going to want to do is put half slabs right there, in there, and you want to put your blocks up, put a tripwire hook, and then up here you want to put your blocks over these pistons. This is where you're going to put your redstone wire, so that you can power the pistons when someone trips the wire. Now you want to go back over that with the redstone. Alright, now that you've done that, it's time to lay the wire. It's probably a good idea to break these so you don't trigger it, because if you're building this in the survival world, you don't want to trigger this and fall into it. That's why I didn't build the huge trench first, and now you see it works. So you're going to want to go to the other side and put the redstone back. Since both of these will produce power on both sides, you will not need any repeaters. You're allowed to go, you can have like a 30, it can be 30 long, because this one will power this wire to 15 blocks, and this wire will produce another 15 blocks, and so in the middle it will still produce power for the pistons, but there's no point of going that far. What you're going to do now is replicate it on the other side, so I'll do that and be right back. Alright, so I replicated it on both sides, and you see now this is working. I forgot to mention this, but you're probably going to want to lower these few blocks, probably at least 2, so that you can so when the I can't talk. When the mobs fall down into the water, they won't be able to get back up onto this and trigger it again, which could potentially jam it. Probably not, but just in case. Now the next thing that we're going to want to do is build this up a layer, because this is going to have multiple layers. So the best way to do this is you go up to the side of the redstone and go up, so you got a 2-block gap between each layer, and you just want to go over that just as like this, and don't forget to leave your half slabs right there. Yes. And you're going to want to do this on both sides, and all you have to do now is just tile it up, pretty much. So right here is where your pistons are going to go. So I believe that this will not trigger those. Well, let me just check that. Yeah. Hold on. Where'd my piston go? Just give me 64. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just making sure. This wire does not transfer up to these. It will only transfer down. So now it's going to be very easy for you to make this. Yeah. So just get it like this, so you can see it. That's why this is there, so no mobs can spawn, like no extra like zombies can spawn on the side. 'Cause if they're on this, then they'll just be walking around and stuff, and it'll just be a waste. So yeah, I'll get on to building a few more layers, and then we'll see the potential of this. Alright guys, so I have 3 layers done. You can obviously do more. You can probably do 6 layers, and then do, this is 1 column, and then have another one right here, and then another one right here. You can just have loads of them, and so you can get tons of mobs and get XP extremely quick. Alright, so, well, since these are all working and everything, I said working, yeah. The next thing that we're going to need to do is, we're going to need to cover the entire area. Whatever. That doesn't matter at all, actually. This can be full or not full. The best way to cover is you have to go pretty much just around everything. I mean, it's gonna take a while, I understand, but trust me, it'll be worth it in the end, because you'll get ridiculous spawn rates with this, especially if you have everything lit up, and you can get tons of XP extremely quick. So yeah, you're gonna have to cover everything. You're gonna have to cover the pistons, especially the pistons, because if you don't cover the pistons, then they'll let light in during the day, which will not help, because pistons are transparent. The only layer that you don't have to clear is like right here where the solid blocks are. You gotta go up here and cover where the redstone is, because that will also allow light to filter in. And right here, these are the real pains. You have to go one above right there. A little light's still gonna get through, but it's not gonna be much, especially if you do something like this. You do have to cover that spot too, just by the way. So I'm gonna be working on finishing this up, and I'll meet you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, so I finished, and it just still looks something like this, depending on where you do it and what blocks you use. But so now we're gonna open this. Oh, nice try. Oh, you got me. So as you see, no light pretty much gets in at all. Maybe right there, but you can cover up. That's not gonna affect anything. And so now the thing that we need to work on is the mob trap. So right here in your center, you want to go down 5 blocks in total. So this would be the first layer, and then you want to go down 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you want to go all the way around, just to make sure that you got everything right. And then starting here, you want to go down another block to 6, and you're gonna need to get some vines. Where are the decoratory? And you want to put 2 layers of vines. So one at 6 and one at layer 7. And when you're done with these, you want to put a button beneath them so that they won't grow any farther. Then starting from the button, that's you want to get on 23 blocks. So the button would be 1 block, and you want to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is going to be your platform. See, already one hit kill. This is going to be your platform, so you can get the you want to get all the mobs to 1 hit kill. So when you let out the TNT will kill them instantly. And yes. So let's see if I can get the skeleton down here on a 1 hit skill. Okay, that creeper's a 1 hit. As you see, it's already working. Alright, so when you're down here, this is gonna be the area. Dang it. Stop it. The only things that won't be a 1 hit are the zombies. Dang it. Dang it, these raids are just too good. Alright, I'm just gonna try to ignore them. Oh, okay, that guy spawned down here. So another thing is you're gonna need a light up down here. Gosh. Oh my god, move! Just stop. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Alright, I'm just gonna set up the platform area. Alright, so I fixed everything up, got the platform all set up, and you see these raids are ridiculous. Already at 34, and I've only been doing this for like 30 seconds, so you can imagine if you add a ton more layers, this thing will be ridiculous. So the thing that you want to do is you want to come over to one of the sides. This is gonna be your blasting area. You can put it like right there. Why did I go so far back? And you can put the wellers right there. And to make it look symmetrical and nice, I'm going to put it on both sides. Don't worry for all you OCD people. I'm going to try to fix my ways of being anti-OCD. So now, you're pretty much done. All you need is just some TNT, flint and steel, or you can use a flame bow. And as you're about to see, I'm going to get some ridiculous raids. So let me just... Game mode. If I could type S. I'm already at 14 levels. Let's see how far I get. Oh yeah, witches suck, so you can beat them. Just look at that. Already at level 22, and the second TNT will kill all the witches and everything else. No? Really? Ah! Oh. But yeah, then they'll start falling again, and you'll just get 10 more XP. So I went from 14 to 22, and I'll leave this on for, I don't know, 10 minutes, and we'll see the rates we can get. See you then.
Alright guys, so I'm back, and I did let it run for a little more than 10 minutes. Right now we're at 81 and mobs in there. So just to show you how well this works, I'm gonna place that down. Make sure my inventory is clear. And let me just pull out some flint and steel. Alright, now game mode S, 23 levels. Let's see how many levels we got now. Woo, 25. Look at that. Alright. That brought us from 25 to level 32. Another thing I forgot to mention was if you don't have any TNT, you can just beat them all to death, which is always pretty fun. Ow. Freaking hurts, man. Freaking hurts. But yeah, if you need to, you can always do that. Or you can just kill them with arrows or something. Yeah, I'm not sure about these witches, but whatever. So as you're seeing, it's filling up pretty quick already. 22. So This is a really fast and efficient mob spawner, and you get a ton of XP without wasting your time hitting them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. See you then.